Good afternoon, everyone. I want to call this meeting of the Bay County Board of Commissioners Committee of the Whole to order. It's Tuesday, April 7th, 2026. It is 4 p.m. Lindsay, could you please call roll?
Creed,
Here.
Nemec. Here. Begich.
Here.
Beeson.
Here.
Rupp.
Entertain motion to
Move to excuse.
Support?
All in favor?
Aye.
Opposed? Carried.
Docket.
Here.
Benajak.
Here.
Quorum present.
Okay, thank you. If everyone could stand for the Pledge of Allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay, are there any changes to the agenda? Seeing none.
Move to approve the agenda.
Support. The agenda's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Entertain a motion to approve the minutes from our 3:10.
Support?
It's been moved and supported. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Carries. It's this time at our meeting that we have public input. Is there anyone that would like to address, from the public that would like to address the commission? Please step forward to the podium here and state your name.
My name is Jean White, and I live in Monitor Township, but more importantly, I'm one of the volunteers in the genealogy room at the library. Originally, I was coming to ask that Doug Stone be removed from the library board. Now I'm calling all of you to do whatever you can so this does not happen again. This library is so vital to the community, and I'm very familiar with all the things that it does. Thank you.
Thank you. Is there anyone else that would like to address the commission? Public input going once. Public input going twice. Public input is closed. Petitions and communications. Board of Commissioners, purchase of revised ADA compliant software 2026.
Move to approve.
Support?
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item B, Bay County Sheriff. Item 1, OHSP Traffic Enforcement Grant, fiscal year 2027. Entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Support.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 2, BCBS Inmate Services Contract 2026. Entertain a motion to approve.
So moved?
Support.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 3, 2026 MCOLS Continuing Professional Education CPE Pilot Program 2026.
So moved.
Support?
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item 4, the Burn Justice Community Project Funding fiscal year 2027.
Move to approve. Support.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 5, Pinconning Area School Resource Officer 2026 to 2027. Entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Support.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 6, Bay County Public School Resource Officer Agreement 2026-2027. I'd entertain a motion to approve.
So moved?
Support.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item 7, Bangor Township and Bangor School Resource Officer Contract 2026-2027.
Move to approve.
Support.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 8, Legislative Directed Spend Items Grant, fiscal year 2026. And entertain a motion to approve.
So move.
Support.
Been moved and supported. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item C, Health Officer, participation in community events and authorization for vendor agreements and liability coverage 2026 to 2031. Entertain a motion to approve.
So moved.
Support.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion?
I
Mr.
just
Biggett.
want to point out, I participated in some of these, and there is some liability, if you're doing blood pressures or testing sugar or whatever you're doing, and, if you give them a bad reading, then there is some liability involved. So I can see where it would be good to have a liability insurance for anybody doing any of these screenings that they do.
Yeah, I agree.
Joel here today, I don't see Joel. I'm sure they have quite a few of them that they do.
Yeah. Anybody else have anything? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item D, Community Corrections. Item 1, Bureau of Justice Assistance Grant, fiscal year 2025. Entertain a motion to approve.
So move.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item 2, Michigan Department of Corrections Grant, fiscal year 2027. Entertain a motion to approve.
Move to approve.
Support.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item E, Environmental Affairs and Community Development Department. Item 1, release RFP for professional consulting services for Bay County Materials Management Plan 2026. Entertain a motion to approve.
Move to approve.
Support.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion?
Yeah, I think he's here.
Mike.
Mike?
I was at we started this a while back with Laura, and I think she was going to try to tackle it herself, but soon found out that it was bigger than
Much
she
bigger,
could handle, and
yeah.
we could handle. And so this is sort of an unfunded mandate. I don't know if there's grant money, if there's any grant money, maybe they'll provide us.
Absolutely, yeah. So we've been lucky that the state has also written into their laws the grant money made available to each county. So I think we've already gotten our first round of funding for about $110,000. We are in the process of applying for and receiving our second round of funding. The nice thing is that there's no match required from the county, but I think that was sort of the carrot that the state gave to us for participating in this plan and writing the plan for the county. So it'll be a big help, and the consultants, as you know, can be very expensive, so it'll be very helpful for us.
Yeah, it was a very complicated process. Thank you.
Mr. Dockett?
Thank you. Michael, will the RFP have the additional dollar amount for the second round of funding or just the first round?
You know what, at this point it will, because I think this is a request to go out for the bid, and then once we have a better handle on the amount that we'll be getting, but again, I'm pretty sure it'll be 110,000 in addition to the other 110-ish.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay,
so that'll
cool.
all be in there. Yep.
So it's all in one, we don't have to do a second
Yeah,
RFP?
that's right. And that's better than how it was going to work the first time, where I thought we'd only have the first amount of money.
Right on.
So, yeah.
Sounds great. Thank you.
Anyone else? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thanks, Mike. Item 2, Mosquito Control, Eagle Scrap Tire Cleanup Grant 2026. Entertain a motion to approve.
So move.
Support?
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item F, Department on Aging Director, Region 7, Letter of Intent 2027. I entertain a motion to approve.
So move.
Support.
Been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item G, Recreation and Facilities Director, 2026 Swim Lesson Partnership Agreement, Essexville Hampton Public Schools, $10,000. I'd entertain a motion to approve.
Move to approve?
Support.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Commissioner Begay?
Maybe next year we'll be doing it in our own pool, we hope.
That is correct. I actually informed Essexville Hampton that this will be the last year because we will be taking on those lessons for the public when we open in June of '27.
It's nice that we've been able to continue the service.
Absolutely. And this has served well over 150 kids a summer. I don't have the exact numbers down to the science yet from last summer, but they're serving over 150 kids, which is great. Being in a water-based community and having so much access to water, it's important that our children know how to swim.
Agreed. Anyone else? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item H, Corporation Counsel, Prosecutor's Office Conflicts, Extension of Retention of Special Assistant Attorney General and part-time support staff. I'd entertain a motion to approve.
Move to approve.
Go ahead.
Move to approve.
Support.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Commissioner Dockett?
Thank you. Are we expecting this to also be the last year for this one?
We are in discussions with the prosecuting attorney counsel and the special assistant attorney general. They've decided that it would most likely be that the majority of the cases would be wrapped up by the end of this fiscal year.
Okay.
And if there do remain any conflicts after that, they'll be so low in number that they should be able to schedule them out as they normally would in any other prosecutor's office.
Okay. And if for some reason we still need special counsel at that point, can we do like a per case cost, or would it just be another blanket cost like this?
I think that we could do a per case cost. I think you might find that it would be a little bit more expensive depending on how many
Sure.
cases are left, because if you're doing,
Sure.
most of the time it has to be per hour as opposed to per case.
Sure.
But board can do anything it likes that's the most fiscally responsible at that point in time, depending on what the circumstances are.
Okay.
Absolutely, it would be an option.
All right, cool. Thank you.
Hopefully this takes care of it.
Fingers crossed.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item I, Personnel Director. Item 1, Animal Services, 2 temporary part-time kennel attendant positions, 2026. I entertain a motion to approve.
Move to approve.
Support.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Item J, Finance, number 1, Analysis of General Fund Equity 2025-2026. I'd entertain a motion to receive.
Move to receive.
Support.
Been moved and supported. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 2, update regarding Executive Directive number 2007-11. I'd entertain a motion to receive.
Move to receive. Support.
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 3, Government Finance Officers Association, Certificate of Achievement for Excellence in Finance Reporting. I entertain a motion to receive.
Move to receive.
Support.
It's been moved and supported. Go ahead, Mr. Barsha.
Mr. Chairman, and give some accolades to some very deserving staff of our finance department. I'm pleased to recognize the outstanding accomplishments of Travis Schuman, Julie LaPrairie, Jody DeRussell, and Kim Presnitz. And of course, the stellar leadership of our finance director, Scott Trepkowski, for their exceptional work in earning the Government Finance Officers Association Certificate of Achievement for Excellence in Financial Reporting. This award reflects their dedication to accuracy, transparency, and the highest standards of dedication in public financial reporting. The teamwork, professionalism, and attention to detail demonstrated by the Finance Department directly support our ability to meet rigorous reporting standards year after year. In addition, sincere thanks go out to all of our department heads, many of them, some who are here today, for the essential role each of you plays in supporting the completion of the annual audit conducted by Raymond Robson. The audit is truly a collaborative effort, and your timely cooperation and responsiveness continue to contribute to our success. Thank you for all of your hard work, to the staff, and the ongoing commitment to maintaining strong, transparent, and reliable financial operations. I just wanted to give those accolades to our great staff and Scott. I know you're leading the department, but in this, you're carrying on the legacy and the tradition of receiving this award for many, many years here in Bay County. And it's very helpful knowing that all of our budget numbers are accurate and we're not in trouble with any, nuances that the auditors would find. So our taxpayers in Bay County can be confident that we're spending their hard-earned tax dollars wisely. And we have an excellent finance department. Thank you once again for the recognition that you brought to Bay County.
Thank you, Jim.
Anybody else have any comments? Yeah, I would just say thank you to the Finance Department as well for all the hard work and achieving this award. Well deserved. So, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 4, purchasing IFB 2026-02 Bay County Jail chiller replacement.
So move.
Support?
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion?
We have somebody here from the Sheriff's Department. So I see it's $262,205. Oh, over there, sorry. Just wondering about the price and how big it is. I mean, that's a big number.
I mean, we currently have 2 chillers on top of the jail, which is a 75,000 square foot building, right? And they are old, and so this is replacing one of them because we need to be able to cool the air and make, a comfortable environment or an appropriate environment for the inmates, right? We are saving the other one for parts and things like that so we can maintain the chiller that is going to be there. Surprise, even though $200 and some odd $1,000 is a lot of money, it's pretty reasonable for a unit this big. So it was the low bid for sure.
Thank you.
Anybody else have any questions? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item 5, purchasing RFQ 2026-01 Bay County Medical Examiner. Entertain a motion to approve.
Move to approve.
Support?
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item K, payables, general. Entertain a motion to approve.
Move to approve.
Support.
It's been moved and supported. Any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item L, Office of Assigned Counsel, February 2026 report. Entertain a motion to receive.
Move to receive.
Support?
It's been moved and supported. Is there any discussion? Seeing none, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Are there any referrals? Any unfinished business? Is there any new business? Amber, is there any need for a closed session today?
There's not, Mr. Chair.
Thank you. Miscellaneous, is there any miscellaneous today? Are there any announcements?
Move to adjourn.
Support?
Been moved and supported. All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? We stand adjourned.